Life is a journey. When we stop, things don't go right. Human rights are not only violated by terrorism, repression or assassination, but also by unfair economic structures that creates huge inequalities. A little bit of mercy makes the world less cold and more just. Together with a culture of work, there must be a culture of leisure as gratification. To put it another way, people who work must take the time to relax, to be with their families, to enjoy themselves, read, listen to music, play a sport. A good Catholic meddles in politics, offering the best of himself, so that those who govern can govern. But what is the best that we can offer to those who govern? Prayer. God never gives someone a gift they are not capable of receiving. If He gives us the gift of Christmas, it is because we all have the ability to understand and receive it. We must restore hope to young people, help the old, be open to the future, spread love, be poor among the poor. We need to include the excluded and preach peace. Although the life of a person is in a land full of thorns and weeds, there is always a space in which the good seed can grow. You have to trust God. Politics is a noble activity. We should revalue it, practice it with vocation and a dedication that requires testimony, martyrdom, that is to die for the common good. Even today we raise our hand against our brother. We have perfected our weapons, our conscience has fallen asleep, and we have sharpened our ideas to justify ourselves as if it were normal. We continue to sow destruction, pain, death, violence and war lead only to death. These days there is a lot of poverty in the world, and that's a scandal when we have so many riches and resources to give to everyone. We all have to think about how we can become a little poorer. If investments in banks fall, it is a tragedy, and people say, what are we going to do? But if people die of hunger, have nothing to eat or suffer from poor health, that's nothing. There is a need for financial reform along ethical lines that would produce in its turn an economic reform to benefit everyone. This would nevertheless require a courageous change of attitude on the part of political leaders. We have observed that, in society and the world in which we live, selfishness has increased more than love for others, and that men of goodwill must work, each with his own strengths and expertise, to ensure that love for others increases until it is equal and possibly exceeds love for oneself. Young people are just as attracted to the truth as they are convenience and expediency. Unrestrained liberalism only makes the strong stronger and the weak weaker and excludes the most excluded. This is important, to get to know people, listen, expand the circle of ideas. The world is crisscrossed by roads that come closer together and move apart, but the important thing is that they lead towards the good. Religion has the right to express its opinion in the service of the people, but God in creation has set us free. It is not possible to interfere spiritually in the life of a person.